I was introduced to Barry through a realtor that worked at my office for many years, and she'd been trying to connect Barry and I for quite a while, and finally we got together and hit it off as friends before we even did business together.
Cool. All right. So you started as friends. What's good about Barry? Why would you want to be friends with a guy like that?
Well, we have a lot of the same likes, music, comedy, that type of thing outside of real estate. But we also have a lot of the same goals, professional goals, personal goals, those types of things.
Well, tell me about those.
In my business, I've always been attracted to people that have ambitious goals in business, and I knew right away when I met Barry that he was someone that was serious about growing his business, serving people at a high level, and partnering with people that he liked to do business with.
When was the first time you tried working with Barry then? Do you remember that? Do you remember the first time you sent a customer his way?
I honestly don't remember the first time, but I know why I sent something to Barry. And it was because the first few deals were deals that we couldn't get done anywhere else. And I thought, you know what, let's see if Barry can get them done. And he got them done. So he won my trust and confidence in him being able to close a deal that was difficult to close.
Is that a thing? I mean, is Waterstone adept at doing what others can't?
Waterstone has great products and great systems, processing and underwriting, but it also really comes down to the person, the lender, the originator, Barry.
So what makes Barry so different then? Why does he get things done? Is there something that you've picked up on?
Well, he's, in general, his team embodies the professional values and the sensitive understanding of our clients' needs. And because he's a great listener, he usually, I would say he always makes sure that he's got the client on the right track and there's very few hiccups. He pretty much knows how to get the file done and processed because of his consultation and listening in the beginning.
That's awesome. I've heard from more than one person over the years, not necessarily today, that there was a time when mortgages were being handed out like Cobra hands out cars, and that it got challenging after the fact. And it seems to me that if Barry's closing a lot, he's doing something that is remarkable given the climate. Does that ring true? And are you finding that there's a certain magic there for you and your clients?
Yeah, so we really strive to deliver a top-notch concierge level of service, and part of that is consultation. So it's all in the consultation, and that's an area that Barry and his team really excel. It's really important to me that our clients are paired with the right loan product, and that they're structuring their loans in a way that makes sense for their financial needs. And a lot of lenders just don't go that deep. And when you take that deep of dive into a client's life and financial situation and goals, you ultimately end up structuring something that's going to close and make sense for the client.
So talk to me about the value of having a network of related service providers that are trustworthy. I know you've got a great network with St. Lawrence and Waterstone and all of these.
Yeah, I think it's a style and a level of service that we're really looking for. And when you really dig into it, there's a very small percentage of people that deliver at that level. And we expect that of ourselves, our clients expect it of us, so it's my responsibility to make sure that team of people is at that level. Yeah, there are a lot of parallels between my music career and my real estate career. I think first and foremost, just work ethic and commitment and consistency in whatever you do, I think is universal. There were a lot of things in my music career that I did not think would be a part of my real estate career, things that I learned and developed, interpersonal relationships, the ability and the passion for networking and meeting new people and building relationships. And then the foresight to to make sure that you're always looking at what's around the next corner, where, keeping your business buoyant and dynamic in the present while still looking to the future, and making sure you have business in your pipeline and building new relationships with people that can continue to help you grow. That's universal, whether it's in music, film, or real estate.
What's the hidden Barry in this?
Well, Barry's actually, he's a really dynamic guy. He's got his professional life where he's incredibly professional and a servant at heart, and delivers his service at a high level. But behind the scenes, he is a really fun, easygoing guy with a lot of passions. He loves comedy. He knows music as well as I know music. He teaches me stuff about music, and he loves cars. And he's just a very interesting guy. That's why we became friends so easily. Is his behind the scenes passions. One of the things that sets Barry apart a lot for me is his loyalty and commitment to his referral partners. And he's very good at identifying who those people are and who he can form a symbiotic relationship with. I think that's incredibly unique for somebody to have the perspective and insight to identify those people. And Barry will communicate what he wants and what he's looking for in a relationship with his referral partners. And he's extremely patient with our clients. And I've heard pretty much across the board from our guys, from our people, from our buyers that we've sent to Barry, that they're incredibly appreciative of that referral because of the time and care he took beyond what he really needed to do. And I think that's something that always stands out for me.